What happens when a love story 13 years in the making finally finds its perfect ending? For the Bachelorette alum Jillian Harris, that ending unfolded in the most magical way possible across 3 unforgettable days of celebration that blended tradition, family, and resilience into what she herself called a fairy tale dream come true. On August 21st, Jillian Harris and her longtime partner, Justin Pasuto, officially became husband and wife in a church ceremony steeped in history. It was the same church where Justin's parents had exchanged their vows years before, a detail that made the moment all the more meaningful. Jillian walked down the aisle in a lace, long-sleeved gown that had its own extraordinary journey chosen 7 years ago, tucked away, nearly forgotten, and finally rediscovered in time to remind her that sometimes the first choice truly is the right one. But this was only the beginning. 2 days later, the real celebration began at the couple's West Kelowna farm, transformed into a flower farm wedding of dreams. After years of delays from the pandemic to devastating wildfires that scorched their property, this moment felt like a triumph over every obstacle life had thrown their way. Justin himself had spent 2 years working the land, replanting trees, reshaping the grounds, and turning their lakeside acreage into the perfect stage for their vows. The wedding theme was timeless yet vibrant, an explosion of florals in whites, pinks, corals, and blues. Blooms from their own farm filled the arrangements, a personal touch that symbolized growth, resilience, and new beginnings. Jillian walked down the aisle once more, this time with a local string trio playing "Can't Help Falling in Love." In her pocket, she carried the ashes of her grandmother, the woman she once dreamed would stand beside her as maid of honor, ensuring her presence was felt in every step. The celebration wasn't just about the bride and groom, it was about family. Their children, 9-year-old Leo and 6-year-old Annie, were at the heart of it all. Annie wore a miniature replica of Jillian's dress in soft baby blue, while Leo proudly stood with his father in a suit from J. Crew. Their first dance as newlyweds wasn't just a duet, it became a family moment when the kids joined in, and soon the entire guest list rose to the floor as Taylor Swift's Lover swelled through the night. From Italian-inspired rehearsal dinners to Ukrainian fare at their farewell lake party, every detail of the multi-day event reflected both their heritage and their shared story. Even their pets were honored. Cocktails named after their late dog Nacho, their boxer Peaches, and their cat Pearl reminded guests that love in this family extends to every bond. Looking back, Jillian reflected on the long road to this moment. We have been together for 13 years and have been through highs and lows, babies, loss, fire, and rebuilding. At this point, we wanted to celebrate all that we've created together, everything we've overcome, and everything we still dream about. For Jillian and Justin, this wedding wasn't just about vows. It was a seal on a relationship that has already endured and flourished. Their next chapter begins with plans for a forever home and even a truffle farm. But beyond new ventures and big projects lies the simple truth they've already proven they can weather anything together. Now, as husband and wife, they step forward not just with love, but with a legacy of resilience and joy that will carry them into the years ahead.